Good morning students. Welcome to you all 12th standard commerce. In this video, we go and discuss Unit 10 Company Law and Secretarial Practice, Chapter 28 Company Secretary. So last video we discussed what is meant by Company Secretary and what are the qualification of Company Secretary. Statutory qualification and other qualification are discussed. So today's video we going to discuss appointment of Company Secretary. So as per the section 224, 203, 204 of the Companies Act 2013, the provision regarding appointment of company secretary or every listed company must have full-time company secretary. So you all know that what is meant by listed company. So what is meant by listed company means which are all the companies name listed in the stock exchange, that is called a listed company. So every listed company must have a full-time company secretary, so they should not appoint the part-time company secretary. So even though every unlisted company also and every private company having a paid up capital of rupees 5 crore or more must also have a full-time secretary. So only an individual who is a member of Institute of Company Secretaries of India can be appointed as a company secretary. So every key managerial personnel should be individual. So as individual who is having a prescribed qualification in individual, that person only eligible as a company secretary. The next one, by the promoters. So who is called promoters? So to get idea to start the company, that person is called a promoter. So during the formation of the company, during the formation of the company, who are all the main person? That person is called a promoters. So the first secretary of company is appointed by the promoters at a pre-incorporation stage, and such name is mentioned in the articles of association. So during the formation of the company, who are all main person? All the promoters. So who are all promote the company to get idea to start the company, that person is called a promoter. So those promoter appoint a secretary, that person is called a first secretary. So his name is mentioned in the articles of association during the pre-incorporate stage. Next, by the first board of directors. So after complete the 4 stages by the public limited company, the register over the first board of directors is appointed by the company secretary. So after the company has been registered, the first board of directors appoints the secretary at the first board meeting. So the board of directors can continue the existing secretary appointed by promoters or can appoint a new company secretary. The next topic, functions or duties of company secretary. So functions of the company secretary may be discussed under two headings. First one, statutory functions or duties, and non-statutory functions or duties. So today we are going to discuss only statutory functions. So first, statutory function. So as the principal officer of the company, the secretary must observe all the legal formalities in respect of provision of the Companies Act and other laws which have been bearing on the activities of the company. So company secretary is a principal officer because he only handling overall the performance of business activities. So he is having all legal formalities, look after the record to run the company. So as per the principal officer of the company, the company secretary must observe all the legal formalities in respect of provision of the Companies Act and other laws. For example, Income Tax Act, Stamps Act and Sales Tax, etc. So according to Companies Act 2013, to sign document and proceeding requiring authentication by the company. So it is a main statutory duties. So whatever document prepared by the company, all this he has to sign behalf of the company. Second point, to maintaining share registers and register of directors and of contracts. All the registers he has to maintain. All of the directors also he has to maintain. Then third point, to give notice to register for increase in share capital. So if any changes in share capital, he has to give the notice to the respective person. The next point, to deliver the share certificate of allotment within 2 months after transfer. Once allotment is done, within the 2 months, he must deliver the share certificate to the shareholder. Next point, to sign and send a annual return. So all annual return he has to send to shareholders. The next point, to make a statutory declaration for receiving a certificate of commencement of business. So after complete the 4 stages, he has to take steps to receive the certificates of commencement of business. The next point, to send notice of general meeting to every member of the company. So every member of the company, he has to inform about the general meeting. Okay, this is the main statutory function of company secretary. The next point, to make the statutory books, he has to maintain the statutory books. Next point, to prepare minutes of every general meeting and board meeting within 30 days. So general meeting, board meeting, all the meeting, he has to maintain the minute book. Within 30 days, he has to ready to minute book. Okay. The next point, to file a resolution with the registrar. So whatever resolution taken in the meeting should be drafted in the document that should be filed with the register of the company, register company. Then last point, to assist in preparing the statement of affairs in a winding up. So when closing the company means, winding up means when closing the company, they assist in preparing the statement of affairs. Next, under the Income Tax Act. So under the Income Tax Act, what is the statutory function? So he is responsible for the deduction of requisite income tax from salaries of employees, dividends and interest payable. He has to ensure that the tax deducted is deposited at government treasury. Okay, so secretary has to submit and verify the various forms for timely filing of income tax returns to the authorities in accordance with the law. So he has to see that the certificate of tax deducted at source is issued to every employees and the shareholders. So when salary employee annual return, they have to file income tax return. When salary to employee means annually they have to file the income tax return. So whatever reduction as per the employee status, that should be company secretary, that should be maintained by the company secretary. Then the deduction amount, whether reach the government treasury or not, he has to check. Then every employee or every shareholder should be issued the tax deducted at source by the company. Next, under the Indian Stamps Act. So the company secretary has to ensure that whether proper stamps are affixed on the company's documents like letter of allotment and the share certificate or not. So he is also comply with the Minimum Wages Act, Industrial Disputes Act, Employees State Insurance Act, etc. So as per the Indian Stamps Act, as per the act, as duties of the company secretary, when the company prepared any document, the company affixed the number of stamps should be followed by the only company secretary. It is also main duty of company secretary. As per the act done or not, he has to check. So as per the act, he done or not, he has to check. So it is a main duty of statutory duty of company secretary. The next, under the Sales Act. Under the Sales Act, he must ensure timely submission of tax return to the sales tax authorities and a payment to tax. So whatever prescribed under the Sales Act, according to that he should file the tax return. The next act, under the other acts. Next statutory function, under other acts, he must see that the provision of any other act applicable to the company, for example, Foreign Exchange Regulation Act, Industries Act and rules, also complied with where the company is carrying on manufacturing business, so he must also comply with the provisions of the Factories Act, Payment of Wages Act, and the Industrial Disputes Act, and other labor laws. So these are the statutory functions of company secretary. So next section we will see non-statutory functions. I hope you all understood the topic. We will see the next section. Thank you, students.